And I think that she carried off the singing. She isn't a singer. That's not what it is. But as long as you can act the lyric, there's some great performers and singers that don't have beautiful voices, that they're great actors that interpret the lyric, and that was the most important thing. And she told me she appreciated that when I met her at the premiere. It was really sweet. She became a little girl again. Oh, Paige! Oh my God! And we're hugging and kissing, and it was truly endearing. She was really sweet. I don't know, I feel like she's my kid or something. I don't know. It was really neat.
Do you have your own collection of Belle items?
I do have a lot of Belle items. I have an art room. I do all my painting at home, and my art room is also Belle collection, book collection, and my sports collection. Yeah, die-hard sports fan, NBA fan, and I've got a really cool thing that happened recently. I've been a LeBron fan and Michael Jordan fan. LeBron, I've watched him since he was 13 years old. So, and Savannah, he's with her even then. They got married, and they're 3 kids now. And he was such a sweet kid. If you ever read his book, he said he couldn't believe Savannah fell in love with him because LeBron actually had horrible acne in school, and he thought he looked like a monster. And to see someone have that success, it was just, I really love him a lot. But I've also been a huge, fan of Kobe Bryant, and I became buddies with Kobe Bryant 2 months ago. We met at the Annie Awards, and he's doing animation now. He's producing it. That's his passion. And I was shocked. Every award that came up, and things that I'd never even heard of, these crazy animation awards, he knew every single one of them. And he called me and Michael, and he flew to Las Vegas a few weeks ago, and with his wife and kids, and to the recording studio that I use, and I recorded a voiceover of something he wrote called Muse Cage, which you'll probably be seeing more of these. It's the Black Mamba, the little snake and stuff. He has it's like Sesame Street. And I was actually what he sees as the godmother of the fairy tale. And I'm actually telling you how to defend James Harden and Russell Westbrook. So I was in my element. I get on Mad Dog Radio and they say, "Oh, Paige from Las Vegas." They have no idea who I am, but they always put me through because I know more about the NBA than they do. So it's kind of fun.
What was it like working with Angela Lansbury?
I love Angela Lansbury. First, I have to go back and tell you a story. When I was 17 and in New York and struggling, she was starring in Gypsy on Broadway, and to me, the greatest Mama Rose to ever play it. I would sneak in at intermission because I couldn't afford to buy a ticket, and I'd watch the second half and watch her stop the show every night with Rose's Turn. And so I've had her on a pedestal my whole life, and Mame is one of my favorite musicals she ever did. But when I met her, we were having lunch, and I started talking to her about her characterization of Mama Rose in Gypsy, because it was different than the other women. She became the child and made Louise the adult. And she said that it's so amazing that you said that, because none of the critics said that, but that was my total intention. So it was really cool. And then, I have to tell you, the Oscars. Did you guys see the Oscars from the night we were on? Some of you weren't born yet. She introduced me to come out to sing. But while we were standing in the wings, I was shaking, and she was shaking, and I'm like, "Angie, you're nervous?" She said, "Paige, when you get to be my age, you learn when you're supposed to be nervous. This is it." And she said, "But honey, if I sang like you, I wouldn't be nervous." And she patted me on the rear end. Excuse me, it was so cool. And then she walks out on stage, and she's like this. No way. Oh my God. It was an amazing night. And I come out and I start singing "Little Town, It's Quiet Village." And I see Barbara Streisand, Nick Nolte. Oh, who else is there? Warren Beatty, Annette Bening. It was like, oh my God. But yeah, that was a lifetime dream come true.